Alright, YouTube Nation, what's going on? Gil Boogie over here. I'm with my, what is this, half of the Musical Force family. Today I just want to make this video about what Musical Force is, how the whole Musical Force team got started, a little bit about the roots of Musical Force and where it is now and where we see it going, and about YouTube DJs Live, of course. That is where I met these gentlemen. Wiz I knew, but I met these guys about a year ago at YouTube DJs Live, and they will be at the next YouTube DJs Live event, which is going to be May 15th. You guys know the info, I'll post it up, and it's going to be streaming live on musicalforce.net. So right now I want to focus the attention on DJ Easy Irv. He is the, should I say the genius behind this all, or the co-genius? What is he?
Well, you know,
genius.
I would say...
Go ahead, don't be shy.
Something like that.
Saucy like that.
Saucy
like that, you know. No, it all started like back in the days when, you know, like during the days of Africa Bambaataa and all the rappers, and, you know, I was out there with them, but at a low level, you know, just admiring the greats, doing their thing, all right, and pretty much got out there and did some DJing at a rink called Skating Palace. And,
Where's that at?
That's in Soundview area of the Bronx.
Okay. Around like, when was this?
This was back in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, this was back in the 80s, and you know, it's been, you know, some early sessions there, no late sessions. You know, we just hung out, you know, DJing. I got the pleasure of seeing Africa Bambaataa and Grandmaster Flash come as guest stars. You know, we saw Soul Sonic Force. All of them were there.
You were DJing?
I was DJing there at the time, and I gave up the booth for them to get down. You know, we brought in a lot of different artists. You know, and from that point on, you know, I did also some DJing at Stevenson High School in the Bronx, and Dave was around, and we hung out. And, we remember during the days we inspire each other. Dave kicked it off out there in Queens, and that's how he hooked up with K-Wiz. And it shot even higher than that, you know. K-Wiz doing his stuff out in Queens and Brooklyn, and Dave, you can pick it up from there, man.
Well, we did a lot of parties and stuff at my college.
Yep.
Right, we got together.
That's right.
And I was part of the Latin American organization at the Farmingdale State University. And I remember they wanted a DJ, so they had asked us, like, yo, does anybody know a DJ? I was like, yeah. You know? So then I called my cousin, and we went up there, and we did a few parties up at the college, and it just shot up from there.
Yeah.
You know?
We were Musical Force back then. And I got flyers to prove it too. You know?
So you guys were using the name Musical Force.
Yeah, way back.
What is this now? Like in the 90s, 80s? Like what are we talking about right
80s,
now?
Yeah.
We're talking
still back in the 80s?
We're talking about like 83, 84,
Wow.
around there.
Nice.
We had a light show, pretty much the same thing as now, but you know,
the big old school lights.
Yeah, it was all big, heavy
all
ones.
LEDs, right?
Yeah. So you know, and then Dave hooked up with K-Wiz and picked up from there. You know.
And when did you guys?
Well, this goes back to a relationship thing. His wife and my cousin's wife were sisters.
Okay.
And he has been telling me for quite a while to come get down with them, but I had hung up the turntables for a long time.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And when I finally got back to doing it again, hooked up with them, and thanks to the modern technology of Serato, I was able to use vinyl again, because once the CDs came out, I hung it up.
Right.
There was no way in hell if I couldn't touch vinyl, I'm done. You know, like I said before, last year's YouTube, everybody knows that story about the stroke and everything. And you know, and I thank Dave and Irv for being persistent in telling Steve, my cousin, what's up with that, what's up with this, what's up with that, what's up with this, and you know, and I thank them because they actually helped me get the courage again and and the strength to want to do it again.
You see, you always had that fever, man. You just needed the outlet.
Exactly.
And
That's why I thank them, because if it wasn't that they were persistent, it probably would have fizzled out.
Right.
Or I probably would have just kept DJing in my room, you know, to myself, just to say, well, I still got it, I can still do it. And again, thanks to modern technology, now with the webcam technology, the world could see us.
Now that leads me to the next thing. So Musical Force was like a mobile DJ team.
That's right.
That's what you guys were, a mobile
Yeah.
DJ team. How did you guys transition? Like, what made you start wanting to DJ on the internet?
All right, here it starts. Matt Slash, right?
Who is Dave? He
Who's
mentioned
Dave?
Man, let's introduce ourselves, right?
Dave, I'm sorry, Dave.
DJ Mad Slash,
AKA Mad
DJ
Slash.
Easy Herb,
Easy Herb.
DJ K Wiz, DJ Primo, DJ
Prime time. We're gonna speak to them in a little bit.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, the way it started is that, you know, Dave and I, you know, we go way back. We're family, all right? And we lost touch for a little while, but we came back. You know, we got families, we got kids, and, you know, but our hearts are like, we still got that music in it. You know, we love mixing music, we love entertaining. And one day we're up in the attic, and we're sweating bullets, and we're like mixing, and Dave's like, yo, man, let's take this up another level, another notch, you know, because
sounds like him too.
Yeah. I was actually just mixing, and I was broadcasting on Shoutcast.
Okay.
All right, and I still broadcasting on Shoutcast, and we just hanging out and just having fun. Then we hooked up with Lou D and June Love, and they had something going on in World of DJs in Stickam, and that was really off the hook. We were just getting crazy, like, into it. And then finally we like, we draw this kid into it, you know, and forget it. It just turned out like we love this stuff, and I think it could get even better.
So when did you? You were down with World of DJs.
Yeah, we were still down with
right,
the official.
and then you decided at some point that you wanted to do your own.
What happened was we wanted a Saturday slot.
Yeah.
But as you know, Saturday slots were
right.
You couldn't get one.
Yeah.
So me and Irv said, you know what? Let's get a Saturday slot. Let's make our own.
Right.
So then we turned around. I talked to Irv. We said, yo, how can we do this? So with his technical skills and everything, we were able to put it together. And then we turned around and said, you know what? We got it together, and then we that's how really musicalforce.net came into play.
I'm gonna have to hire somebody to turn the light switch on and off real quick in my room, make it look like a strobe.
We got K Wiz on the mic.
Yeah, what up?
Representing for
musicalforce.net.
There you go. Hold up. Move. Let's see the logo. Let's see the logo.
Bam, bam, right there. There's the logo, baby.
Got that.
Yes. Yeah, cheers with me, get it with me. We rode up here together. I picked up the keyboard. Rode up here. Slash rode up here. Shout out to Maria, wonderful cook, I must add. Wonderful lady, met her for the first time. Love her already. She's great. She's great.
Mad Slash.
Shout out to Kit Kat in the building. Went to the store.
Rocking that tractor.
If we're lucky and if we're blessed, we'll also have the presence of the Primo in the building.
Easy Herb.
And it's going to be a problem. We hope they don't call the police. We got that covered. We got that covered. I forgot. We got that covered. We ain't worried.
But I tell you, the beauty of this all is, it's not about like how good the DJs are or the technical skills of each DJ. It's what you got to bring to the table.
Yep.
It's a party. It's about interacting.
Yep.
That's why Stickam. I mean, a lot of people like to draw away from Stickam and go like to Ustream and
Blog TV.
Blog TV and all that stuff. It's not about that because we like the fact that we can interact with the audience.
Right.
You know, being able to speak and be able to see the expression on their faces, the laughter.
Right.
I mean, we have a great time. I mean,
that-
it is
I love the
no
whole
That
Can't
goes
afford
back to
doubt.
being a DJ where you played off the crowd and you played with the crowd and for the crowd, where you saw what they were doing and your set probably changed based on what they were doing.
Yep.
So being able to see what your fans are doing, it's way much better than just DJing and you're gonna listen to what I'm playing. No, I want to play what you want to hear, and No knocks against the other Block TV Ustream, but Stickam allows us to continue to do that.
Yeah, so.
I mean, there's a lot of glitches in it. I mean, sometimes you get kicked out, sometimes this and that. But you know what?
They come back.
It's all part of it. It's like, all right, you lose a connection, but guess what? When you come back, they're back there again. They're looking for you. So.
Prime time in the mix. Yo, what's up, Gabby? How you doing? Gabby's in the house. Gabby! What's up, mamita? How are you?
Prime time. Play a little bit of what's that? I speak a little Americano. Speak a little Americano. Gabby's favorite song.
Yo, you gotta see DJ Primo. He's looking at his son, DJ. Primetime like, oh my god. I got some serious comp on these young here.
So on Sunday, just run me down real quick on the DJs that are DJing and their ages, if you guys don't mind.
Oh yeah.
Well, on Sunday we got.
There we go. We got this is Primo right here.
We can't get Primo.
DJ Primo right here and DJ Primetime, the youngest one.
On
The
Sunday,
youngest member. He's a problem. He's a problem. Look out, DJs.
on Sundays we got DJ Magic. We got DJ Magic on Sundays that starts off at 12 o'clock.
How old is he?
He's 13 years old.
All right.
No, 14.
He actually got his interest of DJing from me. I started DJing back in the early 80s. And just like K-Wiz, when it went down to CDs, I hung it up for a while.
That's right.
And I was just like, just like he said, if you can't touch vinyl, I don't want to do it. I was one of the last DJs at People's in the Bronx, in the Castle Hill area. I also DJed at Tapestries as well. And DJ Primetime, who's 9 years old, is also DJing on Sundays as well. We alternate between DJ Magic and DJ Primetime. He's a force to be reckoned with. He's got a definite ear for it. His heart's in the game. And I believe Sunday started because on Saturdays it became a family thing in my house where everybody got together and was listening to the music, and my two sons wanted some airtime. Now on Saturdays, rough with airtime on Saturdays, so we'll open up a Sunday slot. I spoke to Irvin. Irvin kind of agreed to it. We spun it off, and it's become now a team thing where now his friends are now camming on it. His friends are now interacting. So it's now expanding from like the older generation, now the younger generation is kind of like taking over.
So they got their school friends in there logging on and checking them out and everything.
Exactly. And at 1 o'clock we got DJ Range coming on, which is I guess Irv, you want to talk a little bit about Range?
Yeah, Range. Well, that's my son, and you know he's been you know constantly getting on behind the turntables and inviting his friends.
How old is Range?
Range is going to be 18 this year. He's 17 now, and he's last year of high school, so he's going into college, and he's been kicking it off on the private end, you know, like mixing, and finally this format, you know, exposed him. And he's really good. He knows he got a good ear, and he listens to everyone's mixing, and he says he uses that to his advantage. He learns that from other DJs as well, which is something that every DJ should do. You know, it's something you like about that DJ. Don't be shy. Learn it. You know, why not? You know, and that's what DJs.
We have
Range. But we got
DJ Magic right here.
Yep,
this is DJ Magic. This is Range.
We got Range right here. They're
So we got Primetime, 9 years old.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Range.
No, Range is right
Range,
here.
how old?
17.
17. Magic.
14.
14.
La mami.
You make, let me tell you guys, you make cleaning so much easier. You make cooking so much easier. You make everything so much easier. I swear to God. I just put you guys on and I just start cleaning and cooking. It's much easier, really. You guys are awesome.